All right, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute since I posted any videos. Today we're gonna do a tour of my truck. As you can see, I've got the Moonlander camper, but in today's video we're going to be taking a tour of that camper and the rest of the things that I've done to this truck to make it my own. Last summer we drove out to Denver to pick up the Radica camper. Here's a little peek of them installing it. Alrighty, so this is my 2009 F-150. It's an Ex-Forestry service truck, and the camper shell that you're looking at right now is by a company called Radica, and the model is the Moonlander. And when you get it from the factory, it just has these aluminum walls, and on the inside you can see all of the ribs that make up the structure. But a friend of mine named Jamie helped me out, and he did this build for me. I paneled this one wall with fabric. There was some extra fabric left over, and we turned them into pillows. There's a little mounting spot here. You can see there's little tie downs, and this is for the Yeti. There's two big bins on the side. Let's climb in here. This bin right here is just blankets. I have a coffee service stuff set up right there. You can see how the camper attaches to the frame of the pickup there, or the bed rail of the pickup. That little box, the other one up there, is for the battery. I haven't finished the electrical on it, but you can see I've got a couple of outlets that are going to be wired in. There's an outlet here if I ever want to put a fridge in this spot, and that'll go over to the battery box. I've got a couple of drink holders, or cup holders there. These lights right here, there is a wire and it goes down to the battery box, but for right now I've just got these rechargeable light bulbs in here. It's an Amazon find. And then there's two of these Arctic turn windows, and I can lay here and stare up at the stars through this one, and then this one is for cross ventilation. I did put Velcro around this whole edge here, and I've got one of those magnetic screen doors that wraps all the way around, and I can have this open and then close the tailgate, and I've got a ton of airflow through the whole thing. This right here, I'm not sure what they call this, but it's super strong and it lets light through. The camper is strong enough that you can have like 3 guys walking up there. Let's see. As far as the pickup is concerned, I've got an add-a-leaf in the back, a brand new set of BFG all-terrain KO2s. There you can get a good shot of that window there and the other side window. In the front, the only thing that was changed out from the factory 3-inch lift was I put Bilstein shocks all the way around. In the cab, I put a new Sony deck. It's got the quad lock charger. I've got spots for my GoPros, and I put in a Midland radio so I can communicate with my buddies while I'm out on the road. And because I'm old, I've got a dash mount. Actually, this is just to stop glare from when I'm filming. And then of course there's my little little Yuzu, my lizard that kicks back on my dash. In the back there's a big pocket panel that actually was with the truck when I bought it. And I've got these pockets behind the seat. I've got a med kit back there, a spot for my hat. Yeah. I'm super happy with this truck. It's comfortable. It's fun to drive. Because it's a short bed standard cab, the wheelbase is nice and short, so it still is totally off-roadable. And tomorrow morning, we'll talk about what's in those drawers. So, see you in the morning. Alrighty, so apologies in advance. I had a lot of jalapenos in my breakfast, so I'm a little bit stuffy right now. But I wanted to do a tour of what I keep in my decked drawers. This is a drawer system that I've had in the truck pretty much since day one after I bought it, and this is where I keep most of my camp gear. I've got some stuff that's already out. These two bins, this is what I use to do my dishes. Got one for soapy water, one for the clean water. I've got my camp stove, all my camp kitchen. I like to use real pans, makes cooking 1,000 times better. Real plates. I use these rolls. This is a tool roll. This is actually a silverware roll. It's what I use to keep all of my utensils and stuff. I use real napkins. This is what I use for drying stuff. I use them in between the pots and pans so they don't rattle and so that the finish doesn't get messed up while I'm driving. Yeah, I've got some spices for cooking. This is what I use for olive oil and vegetable oil, a little bit of soap, whiskey and mezcal. This here is the Ignic firebox. I don't do wood fires. I haven't done wood fires in a long time. If I do want a fire, I just pull this thing out and it makes a nice little fire, a little bit of warmth. I also have their 8.8 pound propane tank, and that powers either the firebox or my Coleman. In here, this is the bag for the table that's actually out right now, but so this is one of the bags. This is the bag for the cook stove. All those things tucked all the way back in there. There's another one of those tables here, and so I can store two tables, my cook stove, all the way back in there. This goes right here. And this nests in right there. In this spot right here, I've got a little extra stuff in there. This is where all of my pots and pans and stuff go. So first thing that goes down is the cutting board. This is a little tiny folding table. I love this thing. It's really nice when you're just kind of sitting there in a low chair. And so that goes in. Then the first pan, and then I throw a napkin in there. My plates go down, and another folded up napkin. These get dirty as I'm camping, and if I'm not out too many days, I usually have a few clean ones for this kind of packing. And then this goes in. I picked up this little Sea to Summit expanding pot. It works really well. I mean, if you're just steaming some veg or you know, making soup, whatever, that thing is awesome. So those things go down. This goes in. There's a bag for this, but I'm one-handed right now, so I can't put it on. And then the tea kettle goes in there, and it's got its own little bag to keep it from rattling around. These get rolled up, they go on the sides. And then this sits on top of everything else. And then once the drawer is closed up, and then I've got stuff that's on the sides here, like, you know, paper towels, whatever. But this is all my camp kitchen. Pretty much everything I need. In this bag here, this is my coffee kit. I'm still working on this. I've got an AeroPress. At home we use mocha pots. And I kind of love the coffee that comes out of those, but the AeroPress just isn't making me super happy. I use these nesting aluminum cups, and I also save these because they're exactly the right size for those little tiny pouches of oatmeal. And then you know, just a bunch of koozies, because if you've got anything hot in there, or even if you have anything cold in there, it's either gonna warm up quick or stay hot for a long time, and those will get you. So that is my camp kitchen. So this is the first drawer I'm going to show off. Next, we've got the other drawer, which is all my recovery gear. All right, so this is it, all packed up. Got everything in here, nice and snug. Everything just fits like a glove. So that's it. On to the next one. Alrighty, so this is the drawer that I use primarily for recovery stuff. In here you can see I've got my compressor. I've got a bottle jack. This is just some recovery gear. You know, snatch blocks, all that kind of stuff. A hammock. This is just tie down straps. I've got my deflators. I carry a set of long jumper cables. I've got this folding saw, a bunch of tools, an ARB kinetic strap. I highly recommend getting a couple of these brushes to carry with you. They're good for cleaning dirt and crap out of the car. I also carry a Norco Boost. This is awesome if you need to jump your battery and there's no one around. This is the controller for the winch. I've got a K-bar, although I don't think I've ever used it. Carry a sledgehammer. I carry a breaker bar with a the right size socket to get my my lug nuts off. So that makes it really nice if I have to change a tire. This is the necessary shovel with the appropriate stationery. Way back there, I've got two folding chairs. In this gray bag here, I've got a bunch of like Mountain House camp meals, just in case, you know, just in case. So all of this stuff packs into this one here. I've got, you know, some trash bags too. But yeah, this is my recovery. I always stop when I see one of these just out on the road. I think I've found at least 3 of them now over the years. Yeah, that's everything. This is my deck drawer system. This is my Moonlander camper. And That's everything. Thanks a lot.